Say man, hey man, it's your boy Do It All. I'm back with another NBA 2K22 next gen build video. And one of my subscribers asked me for a exact Dennis Rodman build, okay? And somebody else asked me for a Dennis Rodman build. I did create one earlier in the year, but I decided to go back and recreate the Worm, man. Dennis Rodman, man. Dennis the Menace, whatever you want to call him, man. So we all know this is a part of my exact build series, the exact height, weight, and wingspan of Dennis Rodman. So that's what I have for you guys. But this build will be able to finish. Guess what? You get elite contact dunks on this build, all right? This round was a good finish in my opinion, but he did his dirty work on the defensive end, getting rebound, blocking shots and stuff like that. So we want to make sure we try to replicate that today. So let's go with the power forward position, shooting hand of your choice, and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. But before I go any further, if you're new to the channel, you enjoy NBA 2K build videos and the best jump shots in the game, I have you right here on this channel. Go nowhere else. Stay right here with your boy. And if you really rock with me the long way, the strong way, the do it all hard way, then do not skip those ass. Let the ass play. For Dennis Rodman's height, he was 6'7", 6'8". Some people say 6'9". I don't know, but I think he was a little bit on the shorter side, but he did play a lot taller. And we have the weight of 228 pounds. I think he was around that weight, 225, somewhere around there. The wingspan was 7'4", and that's maxed out wingspan for this build. But let's get into it, man. We're gonna go ahead and start right now with the finishing. Like I told you guys, this build does have some great finishing. So we're gonna take the close shot up to an 85. We're gonna get that driver layup to an 89. We're going to get that driving dunk to a 92, and the 92 will allow us to get those elite contact dunks as long as you have an 80 vertical on your build. For the standard dunk, we're going to take that to an 82, and Dennis Rodman was not a post player, man. He wasn't going to put nobody in the post back then, because a lot of those guys were tall, man. You had, tall people back then, and for him to be that short and try to put somebody in the post, it wasn't going to happen, in my opinion, okay? Because he was the size of, some small forwards and shooting guards, you know what I'm saying? So hey man, we got 30 finishing badges. I would go posterizer, fearless finisher, fast twitch, solid finisher, limited takeoff, rise up, put back boss, hook specialist. You can use that if you want to, if you know how to do it. And grace under pressure. Those are some of the badges that I would use on this build. But let's get into the green bean. Make your girl scream badge. And when you think of Dennis Rodman, you don't think of no shooting. So if you want to come in the comments and say something else, then I don't know what you was watching. But we're gonna give the build some mid-range just on GP, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, he wasn't trying to shoot no shots, man, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of centers and power forward back then wasn't really shooting no jumpers and stuff like that, man. More in the post, doing post hook, jump hooks and stuff like that. So we will be able to do that with this build. But if you think you want some three-point shooting, then go ahead and add a three-point shooting. That's up to you. But I didn't add it any on this build. But we do get 12 shooting badges, and I would go with blinders, fades. We can play that way, and get in the post and fade or whatever. But that's not going to be like Dennis Rodman's game. But it is what it is. Green machine, high zone hunter, sniper, and you can throw in a clutch shooter if you like to play in the rec or whatever. But those are some of the badges that I would use on this particular build. Always mix and match your badges how you want to. It's your build, it's your grind, it's your time. But what I need you guys to do is get your jump shot out the channel, find your high zones, shoot from your high zones, and guess what? You good. But let's get into the sauce. But before we do, I need you guys to do me a huge favor, right? Go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and let the video play to the end, because that will push the video to the recommended page so everybody and mama can see this video. And I need everybody and mama to see this video, so do that for you, boy. Now for the speed ball, we're gonna get that to a 73. We're just gonna, add some playmaker to this build, man. I'm not saying Dennis Rodman was out there dribbling, but we're gonna add something to this build. We're gonna take the ball handle to a 66, and the pass accuracy is a 72, just so we can be, kind of a skilled type build, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you guys out there being one-dimensional, and this build is not one-dimensional. So I want to give the build a real life feel and a game feel, because you have to play for both. You can't just create a player in real life and think that you're going to go out there and play like them. It's not going to happen, because it's hard to recreate these players nowadays, because they have so much and they can do so much, you know what I'm saying? But the players back then, a lot of them was one-dimensional, you know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't skilled like these guys are today. You know what I'm saying? Like putting the ball on the floor and stuff like that. But in the post and things like that, man, they had that down pat, because they was tall and they can block shots. They was skilled for their size, So 17 badges, I will go with quick first step, downhill unpluckable, tight handles, post. Well, we don't have no post move. No post scoring. bullet passer, hyperdrive, handle for days, glue hand, space creator. That's if you want to dribble, man. You can use those badges that I just called out. But if you don't want to go out there and dribble, then I understand. That's fine. You don't have to. But let's get into the defense and the rebound badge. Now, this was the best thing that Dennis Rodman could do, is play defense. And in order for him to play defense on the taller people at his height, he had to have some interior defense and some strength. So we're going to give this build some interior defense by taking it up to a 76. And that will give us silver brick wall and bronze post lockdown. So you will be able to hold your own in the paint with this build. And you do have long arms, and the long arms will really help you out in the paint. For the perimeter defense, we're going to take that all the way up to a 90, man. I do think Dennis Rodman had great lateral quickness. You know, he can move good left to right. So he was able to guard some other people, given the fact that he was 6'7", and he had the lateral quickness to keep up with some guards and small forwards and shooting guards. And he had the strength and the long arms to kind of battle in the paint with the centers and power forwards. Okay, so he's very versatile. And we do get gold clamps on this build. We also get minutes on goal and ankle braces on goal. For the steal, we're going to max that out at 96. Yes, we do have a 96 steal on this build. You get Hall of Fame intercept and Hall of Fame pickpocket, so you will be able to get a lot of steals. This build is crazy on defense, man. And I'm not done yet, man. So for the block, you can't have a block problem without the block. So we're going to get the block to where we can get the block to an 87. But the only thing I didn't like about this was that you can't even get it to an 88, man. I just needed one more tick, man, to get that gold rim protector, man. I would really love to have gold rim protector on this build, but we can't because we are 6'7", and this is the highest they would let me take it. And I got the arms maxed out, so this is what we have for that. But we're going to take it down to an 85 so we can get more out of the build. And we do get chase down arms, we get rim protector, intimidator, and we get pogo. So you will be able to block a lot of shots with this build. For the rebound, of course, we already know Dennis Rodman was a great rebounder. So we're going to at least have gold rebound chase on this build. We can't get we can get Hall of Fame if we wanted to, but we would lose some of the speed. And I think Dennis Rodman was really fast for that height. And you know, back then he was pretty quick. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to lose the speed on this build. So we get 35 defensive rebounding badge, and now we go pogo, hustler. Of course, you put that hustle on Hall of Fame if you want to play like Rodman. Interceptor, box, intimidator, rebound chaser, rim protector, brick wall, chase down artist, clamps, and pickpocket. Those are the badges I would use on this build. Look at the combination: 30, 12, 17, and 35. You know what you're out there for, man, so go out there and do that. For the physical, we're going to take the speed to a 76. Acceleration is a 70. The strength, we're going to max that out at a 65. Get that vert to an 80. And put the rest on stamina. Now let's get into these takeovers. So we have finishing. We have perimeter defense, interior defense, and rebounding. That's Dennis Rodman right there, all in one right there, man. So you know the takeovers are up to you. You can choose what you want to choose. I'm just gonna choose something for the video. Are you ready? Because guess what? I do not clickbait. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now two-way inside the R score, and guess what? Dennis Rodman named it first. That's Bill P. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Love though to love you, and I'm out of here like last year, y'all. Charge!